Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm here to talk to you about the new ARES RTA from Innokin. This was a brainchild of Phil Busardo and Vaping Greek. They kind of teamed up with Innokin and put this together, and it's a great mouth-to-lung style RTA. You know, a lot of RTAs come out, they're basically made for sub-ohm. Some of them do mouth-to-lung and sub-ohm. This one's strictly a good mouth-to-lung style RTA. It's available in a 2 mil European version. This is the 5 mil version for everybody else. Sorry everybody in Europe that has to do the 2 mils. But it's just a great little single coil style device. Real easy to build on. A lot of good airflow options to give you a nice tight airflow, or you can even do a more open airflow if you want. They have these holes on the side here. Let me see if I can get this airflow all the way open. All right, so they got these 4 holes on the one side, and if you open that airflow slot all the way, you have all 4 of those holes open. There's also a little hole on the adjustment ring on the other side that you can isolate just one of those holes if you want a tighter airflow. This is what I'm about to do real quick. I've been vaping probably on the second largest hole. Let's get back there real quick. All right, I'm on the second largest one. That's what I've been using. It is a top fill with a push to open slide. Just push on it and fill it similar to like some of the newer like the smoke tanks and stuff like that, with a little white gasket in there. Fill your liquid right in, slide it back shut. It's a nice tight 510 drip tip. Everything's going to 810 now. They're sticking with a 510 again to give you that tighter mouth to lung style draw. And they do give you I think even a different tip in here maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Here's another little tip in a little baggie here. And it comes with a smoked glass, extra O-rings and stuff. Let me show that other tip real quick. There's that smoky glass and the extra O-ring colors. And they just give you a little tip that's got a little, almost like a pawn shape to it. I don't think it's any tighter really, it's just a different feel for the tip than the other one. Instead of just a straight tip, it gives you a little bit of a, I guess, a little kind of conical shape, like I like the conical shaped drip tips. They give you some extra wire to build your own coils. They give you cotton, 2 pre-built coils. They're 1 ohm each. I'm using one in here. That 1 ohm coil is reading a 0.94 on my drag here, and it's recommended 25 watts on the drag. They also give you these little tools, which are kind of neat. Let's see, one of them is Demi's build tool, and the other one is Phil's build tool. So both the Vaping Greek and Phil Busardo did have their own little tools, kind of help out with building coils. This one has a 3 millimeter diameter internal and then a 0.25 just for your regular standard coils, and then these have kind of like spaces, almost like threads on a screw, and that's for doing spaced coils. So it's kind of cool. They give you some of the little tools that both the guys that help design this like using when they build their own coils. And they give you this little screwdriver tool here as well. You just thread this open. On that side you got a flat head, and I believe this side, yeah, this side's going to be a Phillips head. A little short Phillips head, so it's nice little tools included. Usually you kind of get the basic little screwdriver, a little blue screwdriver, something like that. These got a little more advanced tools included. Let's put those back in there. You got your extra screws for the build deck, all the wire. Let's get the coil back in the baggie there. Like I said, it's a single coil design, real simple and easy. Uses the Phillips head screws, and it looks like the extra screws are actually flathead, so you get a choice on that. And it's just little slots. You lay your leads right in there, tighten everything down. The airflow is directly under that coil, and then your cotton just kind of pulls down on the sides. There's little side cutouts on this right under the build deck, so it gets down into the bottom of that juice reservoir. Wicks really well with that kind of design. Great flavor coming off of it. I'm not a big mouth-to-lung kind of vapor, but this has been a real enjoyable vape for me. Let's make sure I got my airflow still back open. Doing 25 watts, reading 0.94 on here. Like those coils, like I said, pre-built are showing a 0.1 or a 1.0 on a package. 0.94 is what mine's actually reading, where it kind of fell once I got it built and everything adjusted. And you see, even with it being a mouth to lung, it's still putting off a good amount of vapor at the 25 watts. Like I said, all those little holes for the adjustment, I got on the second largest hole, so it's still a good bit of airflow. You can even go tighter with that. But with me mostly being a direct lung vapor, I didn't want to have too much restricted airflow. But some of you guys out there do really like the tighter airflow on these, and this one definitely gives you the options for a nice tight mouth to lung airflow. All right, so that is the ARES RTA, mouth to lung RTA from Innokin. These are available on our website. I know they've been a hot item. I know a lot of people have been excited about ordering these here lately. Maybe you haven't had a chance to check one out, and this video may help you decide if you want one or not. If you do, or if you have any questions about it, please leave them in the comments below. As always, I'm Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.